What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things PlayStation and Platinum trophies. Today we've got another awesome trophy list review from one of you wonderful subscribers. So today we have Guns for Hire 16. What a name. So Guns for Hire has got 1,568 total trophies, an impressive 37 platinums, 201 golds, 371 silvers, 959 bronzes. They have played 43 games, completed 23, and have a completion percentage of 89%, which is very impressive. Wait for the next stat. They earn, on average, 5.96 trophies a day. It's basically 6 trophies a day. I'm quite jealous. And they are ranking in the top 50,000 of their country, which is the UK. Same as myself. So Guns for Hire has got a total of 37 platinums. Me and Guns have got 12 platinums each that we share. And then in terms of kind of famous series, so Guns for Hire has got 2 The Last of Us platinums, 4 from the Uncharted series, and 2 God of Wars. So let's take a look at this trophy list. So starting at the bottom, and what a nice way to start the account. And it's quite rare to see the first platinum to be a PS5 platinum, but I really like that. So you got your PS5 in July 2022, and you got Astro's Playroom, which is awesome. And you did it way quicker than I did. And then straight on to Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, nicely done in 3 days. One that I definitely need to do. And then a really popular platinum. I see this on so many of you guys' trophy lists, and you did this in 2 days, which I see a lot of people do this game quickly, but that is really cool. Really good game to platinum and a fun game. And then you did Jack 2, which I gotta ask, Guns, this is 5 out of 10, 18 hours. How did you do in 7 minutes, 7 seconds? What did you do? What dark magic did you do here? So I'd love to know, is it like an exploit or something? Because that's a good platinum for all of us to try and get. And then you've got the Cow G, the Tiger T, which I've never heard of, but I can presume what kind of games they are. So it's good, upping up your platinum numbers. Then you did Goosebumps, the game, which is a nice little, I think, a narrative game. And then on to a couple of bangers, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which is the first and second one in the series. I forget Uncharted 2 is 5 out of 10, because I don't find it difficult, but really good games to platinum. And for you beginner trophy hunters watching this video and checking out my channel, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are great games to get started with. They're almost like a perfect platinum series, because then 4 is very difficult, and that's kind of like the finale. Then you did Last of Us 2, 2 weeks, 2 days. Very impressive, really great game, great platinum to have. You get your platinums very quickly, which I like to see. And then here we go, guys. It's your weekly reminder. Go play Ghost of Tsushima. It's an awesome game, awesome platinum. But trophies aside, it's just a great game. I'm really glad to see it on your trophy list. It's one of my favorite games. And yeah, nicely done. 3 weeks, 5 days. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a 3-week kind of game minimum, I think. And then boom, God of War, a popular platinum, a very impressive platinum. Good to see you getting that. So really nice mix of games. Then you've got Toem, which I've seen coming up on a few lists. Definitely a game I'm probably going to check out. Horizon Forbidden West, I actually did that very recently. And no, sorry, this is the sequel. So my apologies. I did Horizon Zero Dawn. You did Horizon Forbidden West, which you did in a month and 3 weeks. I'm a bit surprised by 35 hours. It looked quite big, so I thought it would be longer. But yeah, it's a game I want to try out. It's actually currently free on PlayStation Plus Premium and Extra. So if you guys haven't bought the game yet or haven't tried it, you can get it for free if you have that subscription. So that is cool. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. which I've heard is it's harder than number one. I did Modern Warfare 1 2019, I think it was. And I know this one has quite a few co-op trophies, and the veteran campaign is harder than the previous one that came out. So that is a good one. I haven't bought Modern Warfare 2 yet because I'm just scared of going down a multiplayer rabbit hole and never platinuming a game ever again. So that's why I haven't got it. I do play Warzone now and again. Then you've gone back and done the Uncharted trilogy, which is very nice to see. Again, 5 out of 10. I didn't realize these were rated so highly. Kind of makes me feel proud of myself. Not my favorite Uncharted, but still a good fun game to platinum. Maneater, I'm seeing this come up quite a lot. It's an open world game where you play as a shark and you go around eating fish, eating people, getting collectibles. And it's rated at 12 hours. You did it in 6.5 hours, which is impressive. And then Bunny Raiders, which I've not heard of, but sounds interesting. Cool little image. And then you've got Days Gone, and you did that in a week and 5 days, which is, I think, nearly exactly how long I took to do it. Guys, Days Gone is one of those games, I don't know why, but it just gets so much hatred online. It's really strange. It's one of those games that's like polarizing. You either get people like me who love it, or you get people who just totally hate it. And I don't really get it, but it's one of my first ever platinums, and I loved it. I think it's a great game. I wish they make a sequel. It's a really fun platinum to get, especially if you're a beginner trophy hunter. I think it was my 4th or 5th platinum, and I found it quite tricky, to be honest, but for you seasoned veterans, it'd be quite straightforward. But it's a really good game. Definitely worth trying out, at least just trying it for about 7-8 hours. See how you feel about it. Gardens Between, yeah, I think since this came on the PS Plus Extra and Premium, I've noticed more people getting the platinum in it, and I've downloaded it, and I'm kind of hoping to get it done after I finish Resi 4, if I ever finish Resi 4. So, and you did it in an hour and a half, so, although it does say it can be done in 2 hours actually. So yeah, that's definitely a game. I'm definitely going to platinum that game for sure. It looks pretty cool. You kind of, you're either siblings or a couple, and you kind of control time, and each level is like a puzzle, and you have to move time back to get certain things in certain places. It looks pretty cool. Then we've got the classic Marvel Spider-Man, of course, probably the most popular platinum trophy, I think, in history. So you got both Spider-Mans done, which is good. And then you carried on with your animal games, the Llama L. I'm gonna have to YouTube these games because yeah, I don't know much about them. Then Callisto Protocol. I'm happy to see this. So I got this game day one, and I bought this game on the Friday, and I platinumed it by Saturday. It's a very short. It's a really good game. It's a good game. I highly recommend it. It's like a good challenging platinum, but an achievable platinum. I think some games can be too difficult and challenging and frustrating. This is kind of a nice balance of, it's quite challenging, but you can get the platinum. If I got it, you can definitely get it. Yeah, it's a good game. If you like Dead Space, it's from the same developer, but the guys who directed that game went on and made a new company. So it kind of replicates a lot of Dead Space things. Game mechanics and stuff, and layouts and style. Visually and technically, it's a very good game, Callisto Protocol. Like, the graphics are stunning. Really good, really good. The motion capture they did with the actors is really good. And then onto an absolute banger, God of War Ragnarok, which I still haven't played. I've got it back there on my shelf, probably still in the plastic cover. So it's rated at 4 out of 10, 45 hours. I'm kind of intrigued, like, how does that differ to this? Oh, 4 out of 10, 40 hours. Wow, it's like the exact same. You did it in 2 weeks, 3 days, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to play God of War soon. I just know it's a big game and will take up a lot of my time, so I'm just trying to get lots of other games done first. And it's a game I'm going to, from the get-go, aim to platinum. So I'm going to look for all the collectibles and side quests and everything and really tackle it. So it's good to see that you did that. I did it quite relatively quickly, and then onto the Last of Us remake. Is this the PS5 remake, which came out last autumn, rated at 6 out of 10. I don't know about that. I don't think it's a 6 out of 10. It's a very short platinum, much shorter than part two. It's very straightforward, one playthrough. Just gotta get all the collectibles, but definitely a nice one to have. I quite like you've got a lot of PlayStation, Sony first party platinums, which is nice to see. And then Life is Strange, this comes up quite a lot, as does Until Dawn. I think two games that, again, I'm going to add to my list of just games to look for. I do like finding shorter platinums that I can just kind of play in between bigger ones. I don't like just doing a big game followed by a big intense game. You know, sometimes you just want to get your numbers up. And then Pinball Heroes. This is another one that I see quite often that I'm definitely going to make note of. Have a look at it on the PS Store. And then an absolute banger. And Uncharted 4 Thief's End, according to this, is 4 out of 10. But 2 and 3 are 5 out of 10. I completely disagree. This is comfortably the hardest Uncharted Platinum. Comfortably. And for a while, I would say this was my toughest platinum that I'd had. Seriously. I don't platinum difficult games, guys, just so you know. And yeah, this was hard. When you get to the final few chapters, like chapter 20, chapter 18, chapter 20, have 2 to 3 encounters that are just insane. But yeah, I love this game, and I went and did it again with the Legacy Thieves collection on PS5. If you like Uncharted, Guns for Hire, maybe you could do that. Uncharted 4 is available on PS Plus Extra and Premium now, so you can do the PS5 versions. And then we got Pinball Heroes, which you did on PS5, went back and did on PS4. Infamous First Light. Yes, you did both the Infamous games. I had access to this, I think, through PS Plus, because I struggled with Second Son. I was like, I'm not going to start First Light. I've got enough games that have 1%, 3 bronze trophies, 1% on my list. I've got enough of those, so I don't want to do them. And then I'm interested with this one. So I've never platinumed. With my platinums, I just want to try and get a platinum in every like big game series. I think it'd just be quite nice. So like, for example, an Uncharted, a Batman, a COD, a God of War, for example. And then Assassin's Creed is another one of those where I'd like to get an Assassin's Creed Platinum, but I played Odyssey 2 years ago and it was just too big. Even just to finish, this was before I became a Platinum trophy hunter. Just to finish it, it was too big. And I've always heard great things about Origins. I think it was the first, in the modern Assassin's Creed, it was the first one where they changed the format, right? And they made it a big open world and they changed a lot of mechanics and it became what it is now. And I have downloaded it. I've heard good things about the story, the setting, you know, ancient Egypt, you can't go wrong. Great place, great setting for a game. So you did it in a week and 6 days, which is quite inspiring because Assassin's Creed games are so big and long. Like you have to clear all the question marks on the map. I've still got it downloaded, and I think I might give it a shot later this year. I think I might give it a shot because I've also never actually fully played an Assassin's Creed game. I've never finished one, so it'd be good to try and get one. And you've got Origins, so a bit of encouragement there. And then Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I saw this recently on a trophy list, and it's a good game. And I do know that there's 2 tricky trophies. There's the Zoom trophies. You have to like race on your hoverboard or something, and they look quite tricky. They're like, it's one of those games where it's got 2 tricky trophies. Everything else is quite achievable, but then there's those 2, which it's always funny when a game has that. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I deliberately kept gaps before I said that quickly. Yeah, I've heard people rave about this game, and that's really funny, really entertaining. I might have to check out if it's on PS Plus, because that sounds quite good. You've got Ape Escape Platinum on the PS5. So I know this is an old game from the PS1 days, and I think I've seen it on PS Plus as, I think you stream it. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe you can just download it and play it on PS5. But I thought you streamed the PS2 version or whatever it is, PS1. But yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm gonna definitely look into that one. I like how you do all your platinums really quickly, and then you got Ape Escape 8 hours, and you took 6 months, 4 weeks to do that. Clearly, one just in the background now and again, you just kind of chipped away at it, which I like to see. And then we've got Mafia, which is rated at 6 out of 10. You bang that out, 3 days, 22 hours. I think Mafia is the one with the infamous car chase trophy, which I believe is the make or break for a lot of people in the platinum. So, yeah, that is a very, very impressive platinum to have. I've heard rumors that they're making a new Mafia game as well, which I might just ignore the previous ones and maybe try out the new one if it comes out. And then your latest platinum is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I think is the one set in London. And you did that again, 1 week, 4 hours. 1 week, 4 days. 35-hour game. So even that's one I could check out. There's quite a lot of Assassin's Creed games on PS Plus if you have the subscription for premium or extra. So it's definitely one that I might check out. But yeah, so that is the platinum trophy list of Guns for Hire. And I have to say, a very nice trophy list. A lot of different versatile games, a lot of good PlayStation first party games, which I like to see. Both the God of Wars, which is, you know, bravo, very impressive. Callisto Protocol, The Last of Us, Days Gone. A lot of games that I like. I can't remember if I said at the beginning, but you and me have 12 shared platinums. So nearly half your list I've kind of done as well. So kind of similar taste. So yeah, a very nice trophy list. I hope you enjoyed the review of your list and keep on getting those platinums. Please, Guns for Hire, let us all know in the comments what are you going to do for platinum number 50, because you're not far from it. You'll be coming up to it, especially the way you just churn through games really quickly. Let us know if you've got anything special planned for 50. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to see your trophy list reviewed, please just subscribe to the channel and let me know your PSN profile. Make sure you're registered on this website, and it's irrelevant how many platinums you have. Don't worry about if it's a small number or a massive number. Just, you know, if you want to see your trophy list reviewed, please submit it. It's always going to be positive here on this channel. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you enjoy what you're watching on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. That'd be amazing. Thanks for watching and take care.